It's the last day of E3 and we're here in the Wargaming booth. Over the past 3 days, we've seen dozens of games each. We'll have loads of footage coming up, but in the meantime, here's a quick recap of everything we've seen.
It's the end of E3, and Nick and I are about to run through some games that we saw. Just short, snappy, and just to see what happens, just to see how we like them. So Nick, what do you think of DriveClub?
Awesome, really good. Cars were really funky, really nice to drive. Looked amazing.
Excellent. What do you think of KNACK?
I thought it was pretty one-dimensional, really not much gameplay. It looked nice, but I was wondering what on earth it was all about. Not particularly impressed.
Okay. What about the PS Vita game TEARAWay?
It was very cute. The touch sensitivity at the back, so seeing my fingers coming through the world and like peering in, using my face into the world was really cool.
Excellent. What about the Playroom?
Playroom was unbelievably cute. You had all these little robots in your DualShock 4 controller. It was amazingly cute. It was really, really good tech demos.
Excellent. What about Gran Turismo 6?
Dull, 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 dull. Looked very accurate, very nice, but oh, it's just a dull driving game.
How about Puppeteer?
It was also a bit boring. It was a very slow intro. It looked amazing, but again, it was just like, it didn't grip me as I thought it would. I was a bit disappointed with that.
Okay, and then, what about World of Tanks on the Xbox 360?
Really bright. It was World of Tanks. It's like really nice menus. It looks really cool. So yeah, it's World of Tanks.
Excellent. How about the MMO Elder Scrolls Online?
It looks like an MMO. I mean, to be honest, they've taken it. It looks like most of the other MMOs out there. It looked nice, controls are good, but
yeah. What about Call of Duty Ghosts?
Unbelievably pretty. There was some seriously amazing tech on show, and some of the levels that we saw were just incredible.
And dogs. What about Saints Row 4?
The dubstep gun is possibly the best thing I've ever seen. That is just incredible and completely mental game.
Then how about Murdered Soul Suspect?
Really good game. Lots of your classic horror tropes. You play a guy that's been murdered. You've got to solve your own murder. Intriguing. Be interesting to see when that comes out. Surprised it's not coming out on next gen though.
Me too. How about Deus Ex The Fall, which is the iPad exclusive?
iPad controls are pretty nice. It was okay. It sounded a lot like Deus Ex, but I really wanted it not to be a mobile game.
How about the new Wolfenstein game, New World Order or New Order? New Order.
Incredibly brutal. There's some massive giant robots in it. It looked very cool. It's pretty tough as well. I was playing on normal. Pretty kicked my ass.
You saw Destiny tonight. What do you think of that?
Amazing. I saw 7 people playing it, 7 Bungie employees playing it. Really, really cool gameplay, and I love the little very, very snarky artificial intelligence that goes flying around that you saw in the PlayStation conference. Love that. That made me laugh a lot.
Excellent. What about Mario Kart 8?
It's Mario Kart. It's
good enough.
And I beat you by 1 point.
How about Bayonetta and its fancy touch controls on the Wii U?
Touch controls surprisingly easier than I thought they would be to use, and it actually made me look pretty good. So yeah, surprisingly good.
Excellent. What about the new Super Mario game?
It was pretty. It was really cute. There was some very, very nice graphics, and it promotes a lot of coordination between 2 people as well. You've got to actually work together to solve the puzzles.
Pikmin 3?
Oh, it's so cute. Pikmin looks really cool. The new little rock Pikmin that breaks things down adds another little dimension to the game. It's Pikmin, and I love Pikmin.
How about the new City Interactive RPG, which is coming out in next gen, Lords of the Fallen?
It has a lot of potential. It's almost like it's like Dark Souls 2, but it's not quite as vicious. And they said they wanted to have duels, so it was almost like Street Fighter or Tekken individual battles as you wander around this really amazing world. Lots of potential.
Lots of potential. How about Alien Rage, which is also from City Interactive?
This is proper old school. This is like your Quake FPS. There's a score in the top left going back like 10 years in terms of first-person shooters. Like the idea. Looking forward to that one.
And then EVR, which was CCP's Eve Space Simulator, but on the Oculus Rift, made especially for the Oculus Rift.
One. Just amazing. I really just cannot wait. I want an Oculus Rift now. Now let's hear from Debbie about her roundup of the games that she saw at this year's E3. Okay, Debbie, let's start with Command & Conquer.
Looks like Command & Conquer. I couldn't see any evidence of where the free-to-play comes in, And they did try and tell me that the GLA are now no longer racist because they put other races in. But when it's the only group that has people with towels on their heads, they're still kind of saying, look, terrorists, Middle East.
Okay, moving on. Titanfall.
Giant robots with people where you can jump on the giant robots and shoot them in the head.
Phoenix Wright, Jill Destinies.
Looks like Phoenix Wright. You have yet a new character. She has yet another power, which involves just poking the screen. I kind of want a 3DS now.
Okay, Contrast.
Contrast, beautiful. Shadows, it's an adventure game. You jump in shadows, you jump out of shadows. You're the imaginary friend of a girl, which makes for very strange behavior.
Okay. Oculus Rift.
Amazing. It's so pretty. We only saw the 720p version, so it's a little bit like if you jam a TV in your face, but it's amazing.
Hohokum.
Hohokum is super cute. It reminds me of, well, it reminds Colin of Loco Roco, but it's that kind of chill out, listen to music, and just sort of dance around the screen.
Okay, Bound by Flame.
It's an RPG. For some reason, they're calling undead things non-dead instead of undead, but they're skeletons. Come on, they're undead.
Forza 4. 5.
Cars, orange cars.
Cars. Okay. Dead Rising 3.
Not as depressing as it looked originally. There's a shark suit. As far as I'm concerned, as long as there are silly costumes and silly weapons, it'll be great. Why is it on Xbox One?
Okay. Fantasia.
You're a conductor. You're basically a conductor. I like it.
Okay. Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare.
Looks alright. Shooty planty things.
The Witcher 3.
Tits. High def tits.
Next gen tits then. Okay.
Next gen tits.
Goodbye Deponia.
Goodbye Deponia. It's the third in the series. It's an adventure game from Daedalic. It's going to be alright.
Blackguard.
I don't really remember this. It's another RPG, but you battle on a hex grid. It's an RPG. It's fine.
Assassin's Creed 4. The Black Flag.
Boats. Assassins on a boat.
South Park Stick of Truth.
That looks so good. Like RPG-wise, it's nothing new and exciting, but you're basically playing in an episode of South Park. You're throwing poo. You're fighting on fire. What's not to like?
And Defiance.
New kit. They still haven't fixed the phasing issue, but it's got new arc falls. It's got new kit. You can be a Castithian now instead of being stuck with a Rathian or human.
Does that involve taking lots of baths?
Not yet.
Okay, thanks a lot, Debbie.
Colin, what did you think of Mario Kart 8?
It's Mario Kart. It's very competitive again. It's fun.
Wind Waker HD? Wind Waker HD?
It's Wind Waker, but in HD. There's a few new features. It looks very nice.
Pikmin 3?
It's Pikmin in HD. It's very nice.
Basically, Nintendo HD'd it all, and it's all the same.
It looks good, but it's all the same.
Payday 2?
Better than I thought it would be. Very nice.
FIFA 14 Next Gen?
Clunky. Clunky at the moment. It's got quite a bit to go.
Battlefield 4 multiplayer?
Explosions. No, massive scale. Good fun.
Need for Speed Rivals?
Oh, lovely. Graphically amazing. Details are incredible. Lovely rain.
Lords of Shadow 2?
It seems very like Lords of Shadow 1, which is Castlevania, so just more of the same, really.
DRIVECLUB?
DRIVECLUB. The level you play at E3 is in Scotland, so that's good fun. It is PS4 driving.
Killzone Shadowfall?
Graphically incredible.
Ladies and gentlemen,
They're trying to kick us out of the show.
once again, E3 2013 is officially closed. Thanks so much for coming. Please make your way to the exit. We'll see you all back here next year. Thanks for helping to make it a great show. Now get out.
Right, yeah.
What do we got left? Killzone Merc.
Killzone Mercenaries on the PS Vita. It's Killzone, it looks amazing, and it's on the PS Vita. It's the game that the Vita needs.
EVR, the Oculus Rift thing.
Oh, it was very good.
Assassin's Creed 4.
Very shiny, it looks very nice. It's very sunny and set on desert islands. Pirates, really.
The Crew.
bit like Burnout. Very good though. A lot of customization options.
Burnout, like you're supposed to crash into people and they go slow-mo?
Yes, a lot of slow-mo.
Elder Scrolls Online.
Just another MMO, really. Very, very similar to WoW and things like that.
Now, you're a big South Park fan. Stick of truth.
Game of the show. Just funny. It's like a brilliant South Park episode.
Wolfenstein.
Guns. You can akimbo everything.
Nazis.
Lots of Nazis and guns.
World of Tanks on console.
Looks really good. Very accessible. Free to play. Very impressive.
Murdered that game from Square Enix that I can't remember the full name. What is it? Soul something?
Soul Suspect. Quite a nice idea, actually. It looked quite simple, but quite scary at times. Survival horror mixed with crime. Investigation.
Hohokum.
It's Loco Roco, but for the PS4. It's very shiny. There's lots of lovely sound shape-esque music, and it should be good.
I think they said it's PS3 as well.
Yeah, PS3 and Vita, I think. Hopefully cross-buy.
Lords of the Fallen?
But graphically very nice. We'll have to see about that one. It's got a long development cycle, so they're not even near alpha stage.
And finally, Alien Rage.
Just shooting aliens in the face, really. That's all it is. Old style shooting aliens in the face.
That's all we really want, isn't it? That was E3 2013 in a nutshell. We're The Average Gamer. Like, subscribe if you like it. We'll have lots of videos coming over the next week or two. Thanks for watching.